I'm Victoria Libertore. I'll introduce myself. I received the award last year, the Doric Wilson Independent Playwright Award. And if you were at the ceremony last year and you heard my speech and you've been thinking about me this year and wondering how I've been all year, I want to let you know that my colonoscopy came out great. I'm good to go for 5 years. Thank you. Yeah, if you're gonna clap for anything tonight, clap for getting a colonoscopy. Self-care is a revolutionary act. I think Gertrude Stein said that. It applies now more than ever. The Doric Wilson Independent Playwright Award is named for the artist, producer, leatherman, and activist, founder of New York City's first professional LGBTQ theater, Tassos, The Other Side of Silence. Doric was a Stonewall veteran who participated in all 3 nights of the Rising, and he wrote a play about its street theater. Street theater is actually up right now performing at the Eagle through October 4th, if you'd like to go. There's a plug. I'll be going Thursday, if anybody would like to be my date. I'm married, so it'd be platonic. We don't have an open relationship. She's an old school butch lesbian. This award is given to someone who is both an outstanding writer and a community builder, a person who makes the indie theater community stronger through their work on stage and off. That's Kathleen Warnock's nice way of saying they're not a jerk. The recipients are an honor roll of artist and activist, Danetta Lavinia Grays, Mariah McCarthy, Kevin R. Free, Andrea Alton, and myself, Victoria Libertore. Each one joins the selection committee to help choose the next award, and I do think it's important to say there is a nice cash award that comes with this, which is very nice for independent playwrights. And I can attest to what Andrea Alton said last year. It is indeed $5 million. So I have bought a yacht, and I have parked it next to Andrea's. I'm blocking her view, so we're having a little fight, but we'll work it out. All right, this year's award recipient, the committee chose a Renaissance man, an actor, a playwright, a producer, a musician, and in a pinch, a modern dancer. A wearer of kilts, owner of a mustache that has gotten its own review. He's the founder of the award-winning company Hard Sparks. Playwright and actor in the Cafe Chino award-winning theater 167, winner of the Michael McLeamore Award for Best Actor at the International Dublin Gay Theatre Festival, and a member of the Indie Theater Hall of Fame. We are very proud to present the 6th Doric Wilson Independent Playwright Award to J.Stephen Brantley.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the NYIT Foundation. Thank you to the Honorary Awards Committee. I'm so honored to receive this award. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this community. I can't possibly thank all of the actors, directors, designers, stage managers, and producers who have helped me develop work over the last several years, but I want to gratefully acknowledge David Drake, Todd Flaherty, and Ari Laura Creeth, who have championed and challenged and inspired so much of my work over the last few years. And I want to thank my partner, Robert, who has made it possible for me to do this work and who pushes me to continue it even when I get discouraged. And I do. Earlier this year, I was exhausted. Not so much from making theater as from trying to figure out how to do it in these constantly shifting new cultural realities. Like many of you, I was struggling to respond both artistically and personally to what I believe are cataclysmic political events that seem to be leading us to increasingly dire times. So I got up from my desk and I went to bed for April. And that's where I was when I got the email saying that I was up for this award. Now, I was lucky enough to know Doric Wilson for a little while, and getting that email was like a message from him. As the award suggests, he was ferociously independent. He was uncompromising as a mountain. And in the 60s, what he was doing as an artist and an activist could get you fired, evicted, arrested, or killed. So the message that I got from Doric Wilson that afternoon was not one of gentle encouragement or congratulations. It was more like, what the hell are you doing in bed? Get up, you have work to do, you must get up. A while back, I moderated a panel on political theater. And I would like to point out that every member of that panel, Hetty Barnhill, Melody Bates, and David Drake, are all nominees tonight. Yes. And during that discussion on political theater, I asked a question of the room that many of us ask ourselves, even in the friendliest of times: are we just preaching to the choir? A hush fell over the room. Yeah. There was much furrowing of brow and biting of lip. And then from the very back row came a voice, and it said, the choir is important. The choir matters. Of course, because the choir brings the message home. For those of you who don't know church, let me tell you something. The choir gets shit done. The choir runs the winter coat drive. The choir staffs the shelter. The choir inspires, and that fire must be stoked. Guess what? We're the choir. So, in the great tradition, in the great get-up tradition of Doric Wilson, I would like to ask you to get up. Because when the choir gets up, the congregation rises. If you are a lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, or queer artist that will not be silenced, get up. Please get up. Please stand up and say, get up. If you are an artist of color with a story to tell, on your feet, get up, say, get up. If you are a woman who wants to see gender parity not only in professional theater, but throughout all of our society, get up, say, get up. If you are an immigrant or the child of immigrants and you are just as much an American as anyone else, get up, say, get up. If you believe in accessibility, visibility, inclusion, diversity, and freedom of expression, in whatever it means to you, get up, say, get up, say.